The Civil Society for Peace, Security and Development, CSPSD, says the Nigerian media space has been awash with the most bizarre and unfounded campaign of calumny against the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, with allegations of collecting bribes to the tune of $170 million to facilitate crude oil theft in connivance with foreign nationals. The convener, Civil Society for Peace, Security and Development, Obadiah Solomon, made the disclosure during a press conference in Abuja. Credible intelligence at the group's disposal notes that cartels of notorious crude oil thieves whose illicit businesses have been grounded by the tight security and tactical effectiveness of the Nigerian Navy in its onslaught against oil bunkering in the Niger Delta has enlisted the services of some unpatriotic elements to launch a smear campaign against the Chief of Naval Staff. The group, however, applauded the Nigerian Navy for blocking the conduits from where the Commonwealth has been siphoned by a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, recently the Nigerian media space has been awash with the most bizarre and unfounded campaign of calumny against the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, with allegations of collecting bribes to the tune of $470 million. To facilitate crude oil theft in connivance with foreign nationals. While it's almost a waste of resources and man-hours to join issues with merchants of falsehood and deceit, we are constrained by our mandate of fostering peace, security, and development in the society to set the record straight. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, before the inauguration of the present administration and the appointment of the current Chief of Naval Staff, Nigerians suffered huge losses amounting to billions of dollars from crude oil theft and other unwholesome activities along Nigeria's maritime borders. The task of Mr. President to the current Chief of Naval Staff was simple: to put a permanent end to bunkering, illegal refining of petroleum products, and other crimes.
Solomon stated that the launch of Operation Delta Sanity by the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, upon assumption of duty to cleanse the mess in the Niger Delta region, has hailed the most proactive and dynamic military operation in the Niger Delta region. He said the increase in revenue has already started making visible impacts with increased federal allocations and many legacy projects, urging Nigerians to disregard the antics of saboteurs who are fighting to have a chance of leadership at the Nigerian Navy.
This, the naval boss, has done exceedingly well. While Mr. President and many Nigerians are happy that there is at last a breath of fresh air and Nigeria can now meet its open quarter and earn enough revenue to drive Mr. President's economic recovery plan, some disgruntled elements are outraged that their breed and once flourishing illegal business has been shut down by the powerful Nigerian Navy under the daring leadership of Rear Admiral Emmanuel Ogala. The launch of Operation Delta Sanity by the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, upon assumption of duty to cleanse the mess in the Niger Delta region, has been hailed as the most proactive, professional, and dynamic military operation in the Niger Delta region. The dedication, discipline, and patriotism of officers and men of the Nigerian Navy in all command centers